Hello, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Capitalize Your Best Real Estate Marketing Podcast. My name is Gordon Duncan. I'm the owner of Capitalize Marketing and Consulting. We're a full-scale marketing agency, and we're also marketing coaches. We help you capitalize on what you do best to grow your revenue. And I've been honored these past few years to work in the real estate industry with real estate agents, realtors, mortgage, title, insurance. Just really wonderful. It's exciting to be in this field and working with some of the best people. But here on the Real Estate Marketing Podcast, what I'm trying to do is to give you super practical advice for your marketing that you can immediately put into place. So thank you again for tuning in. This is episode 11. I'm honored that we've made it this far. Thank you for listening to our last episode. That was with Pam Super Cooper. And if you did not get a chance to listen to episode 10, I encourage you to go back, check that episode out. She gives some wonderful practical advice, both to the younger real estate agents and to the older realtors who've been in the industry for a while. She talks about what it looks like to persevere while you're in a down economy, and even more so, how to come out of a down economy when you are trying to take advantage of things like lowering interest rates. It was a blast of a conversation. Thank you. Now, to all the faithful out there, we did not have an episode last week. I'm very sorry. After 10 straight weeks, we missed an episode, but I've been dealing with computer issues, computer being down. So finally, I'm back up and rolling again. Very happy and very glad to be with you. Let's get to the topic of the day. Here's the question. In the real estate market, there is so much coaching. I mean, there are big names out there, huge names out there, national, international real estate folks. They have these wonderful conferences, big events, big lights, lots of strobe lights, professional musicians, and they offer coaching programs. They offer marketing programs. They have all of those things. They're doing a fantastic job. I got to admit, I look at it and I go, great job, guys and gals out there who are doing it. But here's the question. What do you do if the program that you've been a part of, what do you do if the coaching program you've been a part of has not returned a positive ROI? What do you do if the coaching program in the real estate industry that you've been a part of has not returned a positive ROI? What do you do? Well, let's give some advice in there, because again, I know a bunch of folks. I've got folks in my program. I got folks across the country in programs. And one of the things that we emphasize at the Capitalize Your Best program is ROI in return, which means this: you put money and training in, and you can verify that you made more money as a result of the training program. That's a positive return on investment, ROI. Now, a lot of times in the real estate industry, I see people going to programs and they're getting coached, but there's not a way to track whether or not they actually got an ROI. They've enjoyed it, they get some great skills, but how do you know? And I encourage everyone, no matter what their industry it to be in, to be very careful, because there's wonderful programs, and maybe what you need is motivation. And if you're paying for motivation, you may not be able to track your ROI. You might be able to go, listen, I was down and I was not motivated to go to work every day, but I went to this seminar or I paid for this coaching call. And after the coaching call, I was ready to go. And you know what? If motivation is what you need and you get it, that's positive ROI. That's what you're looking for. Rock and roll. Sometimes we pay or we go to events for the motivation that we get. We need that kick charge. We need that restart. It happens. I understand it. I love big events. They're so much fun. However, where we are right now with the low inventory and competition we've got, and with the upcoming lower interest rates and all the intense competition that's going out there, we've got to ask ourselves, are we getting a return investment? Can we track and say, I sold more homes, made more money because I paid for this program? Did I make more money and sell more homes because I paid for this program? The way to track that is this: did I use a skill that I learned through this program? Did I use it to get a new lead or to close a new home? Like, did I learn a new skill, and that skill enabled me to sell more homes? Like, for example, maybe like Pam last week, she is a certified negotiating expert. And so she might be into a situation where she's got to negotiate on the price of a home. And she specifically uses a skill that she used in negotiating from the program, and they were able to sell or buy that home. Well, in that, she can say, you know what? I can look at that and know that I got a positive ROI because the money I received from that transaction was greater than the money I spent to be a negotiating expert. That would be one way to track it. If you can't track it, if you can't track whether you get an ROI or not, you just got to tell yourself, well, I just want to be generally more equipped and motivated. That's fine. If you want to be generally more equipped and motivated, pay for the coaching, then you just decide whether it's worth the money or not. But I encourage you, as goes with everything, like, let's track our dollars. Are you getting a positive ROI? I'll explain how we do it in the Capitalize Your Best program. We teach marketing skills, a 12-month program. We teach a marketing approach. We take what people already have skills at, their best, their talents, and we help them grow it, speak to a target audience, and then create massive amounts of contact to either gain leads or to close sales. So for us, it's very easy for someone to say, I started doing my marketing in this way, and my change of marketing brought me this lead or got me this sale. You see, it's the change of marketing or the increase of effective marketing that can be tracked to home sales or home buys or commissions. So for us, we make it very easy. This change, this implement, this thing you've done has brought about this much more money. And we hold that guarantee. Like, if you work with us in the 12-month program, you don't get a positive ROI. We stay and we work with you continually for free until you do, until you've got it. And so, honestly, in the entire history of the program, we've only had to do that one time, and then that worked out well also. But our encouragement is we're going to give you new skills and strategy that you and your team can use. And the result of those is going to be commissions and more money. So for us, we try to make it trackable. That way, when people come to us and they go, how much is your program? And we explain to them all the benefits and the value and the cost, it's very easy in their mind to go, well, then this is how many new things I need to sell or buy. This is how many commissions I need to get to pay for it. And it becomes trackable. Because for us, we've spent money on coaching programs that didn't net anything. I have. Now, some I went in for the motivation, right? I did. But I've done some, I was like, I was supposed to get money for this and I didn't get a return. No one wants to waste their money on that. So when we designed the Capitalize Your Best program, we specifically did it so that you could track and say, yes, I got a positive ROI if you do the program. So my encouragement to you is, as you look at, there's so many programs out there and there's some wonderfully talented speakers and coaches out there. And most every successful realtor, real estate agent, mortgage person I know is in some form of coaching. As you make that choice, ask yourself, do I just need skills and motivation? I can't really track that ROI, but okay, great. Make sure you got new skills, make sure you're motivated. That's ROI. But if it comes down to you wanting to make more money and close more sales and get higher commissions, then there's got to be a trackable attribute to that. Ask the people, how do I gauge ROI with this? For us, we lay that out for you and make sure it's clear. Now, if you want to know more about that, we have a new lead page. It's just called capitalizeyourbest.com. It's very simple. You can go onto it, click the button on the left, and you're going to learn more and set up a call 15 with me where I can explain to you more about our program. But my encouragement is I don't want anybody to waste any more money. Let's stop wasting this hard-earned money. Let's make sure we get ROIs, and that way you know whether the program you're in is worthwhile or not. And that way you can decide if it was worth continuing or whether it's even worth recommending to someone else. So friends, thanks so much. If you want to learn more, go to capitalizeyourbest.com, click on that left-hand button. You're going to set up a call 15 with me. I can't wait to talk to you. Otherwise, keep counting on every Wednesday. We show up and we give you free marketing help here at the Capitalize Your Best Real Estate Marketing Podcast. I can't wait to talk to you again next week. Thanks so much. See you then.